Welcome to my channel, Divine Collective, Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines. This is going to be the reading for you for the period between 10th and 17th of February 2022. I hope you're doing well, guys. I really feel the divine's calling for the divine masculines as well for the divine feminines. Of course, there is a lot of more connection, spiritual connection in the feminine side, which is the collective energy, which are all the readings, of course, that tell us this. But as well, the divine masculines are getting to the point of the divine's calling. The Spirit of God is calling you to do something that has never been seen or heard, in this three-dimensional plane at this time. And it is actually a calling to be answered. It's the message that I got before the reading. Before me doing the reading, I said, the prayer, and I called the energy for the reading. I am blessing this reading as well, the messages that I'm going to have. And I see 111, 112. The presence of the spirit, it is here in the collective. It's going to be like an energy reading, guided reading, general reading. Take, of course, whatever it resonates with you. I see the Fool and the 10 of Pentacles. We are starting with 0, so it's a brand new beginning in regards to the divine masculines at this time. And it's in regard to, legacy, family, generational abundance, generational blessings that are actually given here by the divine at this time for the divine masculines, of course, in regards to using their life experience, whatever happened in the past, in regards to you in your journey in this lifetime, divine masculines. And of course, whatever you could grasp from the past, whatever happened in past lives, is what I'm feeling here very, very strongly. Let me get a few cards here for the divine masculines as well. A Virgo energy with the Hermit card here and the 10 of Pentacles. It's something in regards to somebody interfering, involvement from the bloodline, family, lineage, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you were born in this lifetime. Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In general, I see the Five of Swords very, very much in the past. That's why maybe many divine masculines are going to be pushed by the divine into this dark night of the soul, diving deep within, understanding what is true and what is not, receiving very shady messages. And a few cards are just falling right now, and they are in the reverse. The Five of Swords fell in the reverse, which is the public enemy that we are talking in most of my readings that I'm doing lately for, of course, for the collective, for all the zodiac signs that I have done. My stomach is growling. I didn't actually had any food this morning. I'm just trying to cleanse a little bit my energy and, of course, detoxify. This is probably something that you are dealing with. You lost your appetite lately. You're not eating as well as you were in the past. Your appetite is not the same. Maybe you're called to actually detoxify, cleanse, drink plenty of water, rest in a different way, do things a little bit different in the way that you were doing them before in the past. The Knight of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which is a Six of Swords in the reverse. It's a fragmented air energy here. For this enemy that you'll be dealing with, divine masculines here, there is no truth coming forward from this person. Don't expect any quick messages of truth. It's lies are involved here very, very clearly. No messages in general, but you're gonna be, if stuck in this fragmented air energy with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, of being stuck in the head, in your head, not having clarity, not moving forward mentally for most of the divine masculines. And as well, Eight of Wands in the reverse, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Very clearly, I'm gonna clarify a little bit this. Let me see. Um, this is not traveling, not going for, not moving forward in regards to mental, disabilities, being stuck mentally, not actually taking the truth or accepting the truth, not moving forward without the truth. Anyways, the people opposing against you in regards to this energy or that public enemy that was mostly in the past upright, but now it's in the reverse, is not receiving any type of mental clarity. They have mental dysfunctionalities, mental issues. You're dealing with somebody very slick, very dangerous. These people, this person with the Five of Swords, the first card, actually it is a person that it's slandering you and slandering probably the union, the connection that you have. Seven of Wands, defensive. You're defending yourself. You're standing your position. You're standing your ground. You're drawing the line in the sand. You're learning to say no to bullshit, no to lies, no to talking, behind other people's back. That in the end, they didn't actually have any involvement in whatever dysfunctional mental disabilities of these people involved here. This could actually talk about a lot of insecurities, jealousy, envy, haters. You're dealing with haters, and these haters, they actually specifically work against you in regards to your mental, in regards to your thoughts, in regards to communication, air energy. Ace of Wands with the Seven of Wands. You, divine masculines, you want a brand new beginning in regards to creativity. You want that spark back. You're still standing up, defending your position. You work really hard for this situation. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Of course, this is a fragmented fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius of the Eight of Wands, and then we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So this tells me these three cards in the reverse here tell me that you have been stuck by somebody that put you in a very, very, dysfunctional mental state. No peace, no clarity, no moving forward in regards to this energy that you're dealing with or you dealt with in the past. But now the spirit is actually calling you to reverse this Eight of Swords because of bullshit. Well, Eight of Wands, sorry, in reverse that you have been dealing with, that you have been put in. The spirit actually kept you here mostly in regards to this involvement of this public enemy here in the reverse. This person actually did it against themselves. It is a lot of projection, a lot of negativity, a lot of darkness, a lot of low vibration here that I'm seeing with the cards. Let's see what messages we have, Spirit, for the divine masculines. Is what I felt here for you very, very strongly, that the divine is showing you something at this time in the month of February. Again, Hermit, many divine masculines are pushed to actually go within, to actually heal. It's quite cold and lonely, and you feel that it's a lot of burden in regards to this, as hidden truth in regards to yourself. This comes all, it talks about the within inside of yourself, hidden things. It talks about spirituality. You're touching something, the spirit wants to touch something deep within yourself, and it wants you to accept it. It wants, the divine wants you to see the truth and to actually heal, to actually release, to actually be able to move forward, to travel, to get out, to, accept the truth and not lies. People are envious and jealous. You still need to defend your position here. It's what is shown to me in the energy of the cards as well. Wheel of fortune, destiny. This is actually the divine's calling. You have a purpose, you have a reason, you have a meaning to be here at this time. This tells me as well that divine timing is at play, so you have to trust in the divine timing of God. You still need to hold your position. You have to be strong. You have to be, stay in your power. You have to be a participant in your own life path, in your own calling, in your own destiny. This talks about all the four fixed signs. If you have Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio in your chart, this tells me that it's something that is settled by the divine. in your path, within yourself, in regards to the circumstances, to the situations that you had to be dealing with. Again, wands, 9 of wands and 7 of wands, something that wounded you very, very much. And I saw 10, 11. Maybe numbers are going to speak to you, simple things are going to be drawn to your attention, and you probably at this time in the hermit mode, you're going to be more drawn onto the simplicity of it, to the peace, to the quiet, to that peace of mind, to that clarity, moving towards calmer waters, which was actually this thief, this pretender, this person attacking you, this, slick, betrayer, somebody that betrayed you, that lied to you, that gossiped, that actually put your secret, your personal and intimate life, whatever pillow talk with somebody, maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your past. This person went and actually betrayed you. And this is actually what it is revealed by the spirit, maybe in the darkest of the days, of the moments. And I saw 10, 11 there is something missing as well in regards to this clarity, in regards to this stepping forward. You feel a little bit insecure in regards to this, but you're going to have clarity, you're going to have peace of mind. I really feel so, because you have been hurt and you wounded. This is the wounded warrior, the 9 of wands here. 9 and 7, it's a 16, which tells me you have to defend your position, you have to stand your ground, you have to know your worth, you have to know exactly what you have been worked very, very hard to actually get to. The 10 of cups, this is actually what you really wished for, what you pray to the divine for, what you really want, and the divine is actually granting this to you in this period, divine masculine. So you should put attention, you should pay a lot of attention to your thoughts, to whatever you feel. Understand your feelings and choose happiness for yourself, and be the one that carries yourselves into this, spinning of the wheel, because the wheel is actually teaching us something. It talks about karma, and I saw 12, 12. A lot of threes is the year of six, of course. The emperor, look, divine masculine. You're here called by the divine to stay in your power, to stay in your authority, to take decisions that are actually for your own good. You know exactly what decisions the divine is showing you, it's calling you to actually make and take at this time, and know that you have the power and the strength and the ability to actually do this in your life, for your purpose, for your calling, because everybody has a different specific calling that you probably feel that is for you. The divine is telling you here to pay attention and stay strong, because happiness, it's you, happiness is here, happiness is a choice, of course. And nobody can take that happiness away from you if you choose it for yourself, if you stand in that groundedness. And I see 13, 13. You're going to see a lot of repetitions in the numbers as well, a lot of mirroring energy in the numbers and messages. If you like numerology, of course, I love numbers, I am mental, so for me, numbers mean a lot. So, yes, 9, again, 9 of swords. For me, 9 of wands, 9 of swords, it's a completion of being wounded, or of letting yourself down, of, believing that things are not possible. This is a lot of paranoia, sleepless nights, doubt, mental doubt. You should get this out of your head. You should, it's, not overthinking, because this can be North Node in Gemini, which is very, very strong mentally. You're gonna drive yourself nuts after all these lies and bullshit and fake pretenses. A lot of rumors and gossip and shit about somebody, that it was not like that. And I saw 14, 14. So 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14. If you see these numbers very much, this actually is going to talk to you. Happiness is actually at your door. The Lord Jesus Christ knocks at your door, and is you this is a question. Are you going to answer? The divine is calling you. Are you going to answer? Are you ready to answer the calling? This is a very specific calling for you guys. And I see 1444. Very specific numbers here. I love them. Let me see, Spirit, what messages do we have for the divine masculines? And then we're going to clarify a little bit this energy that is coming here. You've been dealing with a lot of bullshit in the past year, which is really painful, guys. Very painful for you, and very so much time lost. I really get up to 6 year, 8 years lost with somebody in a relationship. And look, a page of swords in the reverse fell. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person that is actually stalking you and watching you from the bushes, divine masculine, because you have specifically somebody here that hates your guts. Maybe you have been involved with this person, but this is a person that is dealing with a lot of delusional or whatever mental issues, mental problems, mental disease. But it gets to a spiritual point. Uh, People that usually have psychic disabilities is because they fuck with the wrong shit. They are like to lie. They're pathological liars. They have a lot of tricks in their sleeve. They play tricky hand of cards. They cheat people. They lie. They steal from them. They like to destroy people's lives in general. And not coming with a message of truth and coming only with lies, it is a fucking problem. It got to a point in regards to these divine masculines here that it's sickening. It's actually affecting you so bad. It is making you sick. This energy that you're dealing with, if you didn't release this energy here with the Five of Swords, Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Page of Swords in the reverse, with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, this person is only trying to destroy you. That's why this person was put into your life. You have to pay something in regards to karma, generational sin, something that you actually agreed with, a contract that it was not meant for you. This is a contract that destroys, doesn't build up, doesn't water you, doesn't make you grow, doesn't actually help you see your true potential. It lies to you, it deceives you, it sucks the life out of you. These are bloodsuckers, energy vampires, succubus, entities that live in the people. And I saw 1717 right now, that actually suck the light of our life out of you, and the light that you have of the spirit, your soul, your spiritual essence, true essence, that it's actually inside of you, which is inside of everybody. These situations are only put in our lives to make the difference, for us to teach us lessons. But if you don't want to release this and learn the lesson, you're going to suffer the consequences. And is what is happening at this time in the life of many divine masculines, which is a true reality. You understand something about somebody with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy here, that really really has their eye on you, and they block and they stop you for going towards something that you really are meant to go towards, because they are trying to destroy you. They try to steal your light. They're deceiving you from the beginning, from the first moment that you have been being decided to go with this person. And I see 1880, a lot of repeating, like numbers that the divine masculines are actually seeing very much lately. I really feel that the last few days, up to a few weeks now. But this person that is trying to keep an eye on the situation that you want to go towards, they're stopped by the divine. The divine is not going to allow this person, this situation, this energy here to go to go towards you, or just fuck with you and the person that you're meant to go towards here. This is very clear for me, guys. This person definitely is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very very strongly in their chart. I see the world card here. Something really, really huge cycle, a very important cycle here. Very important lessons has been learned here, and is not going to be repeated. The spirit is telling me as well. It is done and over with the past. If you don't want to listen, divine masculine, well, too bad and so sad for you, my friend. But the divine is telling me, one way or another, I'm going to finish this shady business, whatever bullshit is here that you're dealing with, or you allowed yourself to actually be dealing with so very much in the past. And probably if it's still present, I'm afraid it's going to be done and over with in the month of February, in this period, in this week that we are actually going through here, 10th to the 17th of February. Again, all four fixed signs. Somebody that mastered this situation. So if you divine masculine, you have been awakened to the point of you understanding the situation, finishing this shady, really crazy, sickening business with somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that stopped your juices because this, the overflow of blessings, of gifts, of the calling, the purpose, the meaning of the divine for you, it is done and over with. And look, behind of the world card, it was the Queen of Swords. Clearly, specifically, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, feminine energy, that you have to be finished, or you're going to be finishing this huge contract or huge cycle that you have been dealing with. And then the card behind it, it was Ace of Wands. This Queen of Swords here, they are very, very passionate in regards to them trying to destroy you. Let me tell you something. This person is the fucking devil. It's a hater, it's a murderer, an assassin, whatever you want to call it. This person doesn't have any type of love. This person was looking towards this passion and is looking towards this passion because underneath it all, everything that they wanted and they desired in regards to these divine masculines, they wanted to actually make it possible, but the divine says no. Tower. Whatever passion they are actually very passionate about, and they kind of like, when it was this card underneath this one, is kind of like looking this Queen of Wands. As I look at the card, she was looking at this Ace of Wands. She, underneath it all, she has this huge passion and desire of them to actually destroy you, destroy the situation. But look what was hidden behind it, behind this crazy passion of this Queen of Swords. It's the Tower. This is a fake foundation. This person is deceiving themselves. And by deceiving, because they're a deceiver, they're a liar, they're a thief, they're a cheater, they're a crazy person. I really feel mental issues very, very clearly here in regards to this person. The Tower is here. Whatever plan this person thwarted, or planned against you or against your your calling, by the, because first of all, the divine is the most important of all, and then we go to unions, purpose, or other things in the three-dimensional. The divine is telling me and showing me clearly here that whatever plannings this person had is not working. This is all fake foundation, foundation based on passion for lying, for destroying other people's life, and narcissistic energy. I really feel very detached of their emotion. Of maybe you're dealing with a feminine, if you like women. I don't know. I don't go into sexuality very much because I don't care. Sexuality is like a normal taboo to you know increase and multiply the population. For me, what the divine is like telling me and showing me, of course, sexuality is very important in a divine partnership because it builds and balances a lot of things between divine partners. Is very important. For me, sexuality is something very intimate and very sacred and very beautiful. um, but whatever in regards as well with sexuality, because the wand is passion. It's a lot of passion that this person has. Maybe it's very promiscuous, this Queen of Swords. Maybe she goes around and fucks with many individuals that have a wand, but this is actually as well finishing because this person is actually in some sort of way hiding the situation, or they hid the situation from you, divine masculines, and they standed their ground in the past, and they kind of standing their ground against all this, yourself, the union that you're dealing with, the calling from the divine that I'm seeing. And this person is kind of sort of defending themselves in the position because they pretend to be some sort of soulmate. In some sort of way they are a soulmate, but they are a soulmate because they are supposed to receive justice, and they're receiving justice because you have a divine soulmate, divine partner here in your life. That's why everything, all this fake foundation, all these foundations are built on lies and on sand, on deceitfulness, betrayal, are not gonna function. You're not gonna fuck with the divine. You're not gonna. The divine is like cool and nice and very polite and very, staying there praying. I see the spirit here and I see the Lord Jesus Christ always with their eyes shut and praying in my presence. I mean, the divine is so humble and so loving and so caring and so patient and so kind and so full of mercy and grace and love for us. And to see all this bullshit here, no. I say it with kindness because I know that sometimes I'm very passionate and I jump very, very quickly. And this is what the spirit is telling me. You're supposed to temper your energy. You're supposed to know your emotions and to ground yourself and to go within. That's why probably the hermit energy that I saw multiple times for you, divine masculines. But there is divine justice here. Legal systems as well, three dimensional and fifth dimensional, nine dimensional, all dimensional. There is a reason and a purpose for this. There is divine justice at work, balancing scales because somebody did something very, very unfair and very unjust in regards to this situation that you're dealing with, divine masculines. I'm saying that this is not going to work as well because as we see the Eight of Wands with the Tower, this works together here. Whatever plannings of the evil one, it actually has been, working behind the scenes. We are talking about spiritual, the spiritual war in the spiritual realms. We are fighting against spiritual, a spiritual warfare that is given against us, the humanity. We are not actually fighting against flesh and blood. We are working and we are fighting against spirituality, as against the spiritual realms and everything that is happening there. And a spiritual war is actually, at play in regards to the divine masculines and divine feminines at this time. And the spirit is not joking. The spirit is not never sleeping. The spirit is always working at work. It's always at fighting for us. It always putting everything into their place. It has been shown to me multiple times that the spirit is actually fighting for his chosen people, his children, that are actually brought here for a specific purpose, for a specific calling in the three-dimensional plane. Justice card comes, of course, underneath the Queen of Swords. And even if your divine partner is actually a Queen of Swords, which is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this person has a lot of passion, but their passion as well can be actually destroyed in this fake foundation with a tower, because this Queen of Swords was meant to actually learn a specific lessons in regards to you, divine masculine. And that's why this justice card here, Libra, or this Queen of Swords that you have been dealing with, that is this public enemy that is defeated here, that is actually, set down by the spirit. It's actually very, very much, it's like a punch in the face from the divine to this specific, hater here, specific public enemy that you have. Maybe you have been sleeping with this, public enemy in your bed, because this can be a baby mama. This is a divorcee card energy. This is a jaded woman, heartless person, a person that is possessed by demonic entities that are masculine. She can be feminine, but she's a male, and probably she was a male in a past life in regards to you. Specifically, you're repeating something with this person from a past life, divine masculine. You probably had intercourse with this person in a past life, and a huge boom bang tower came. This is Mars energy. This is destroying everything that is not the divine's will, divine purpose, divine's calling. Because specifically divine masculines, you have somebody in your life that is going to actually loving you unconditionally, and only the divine truly loves us unconditionally. Many people can pretend that they love you unconditionally, but this love actually doesn't ask anything from you, doesn't actually tries to control or manipulate or force anything in any kind of way. This is for me called agape love, which is divine. But that's why the spirit is telling you, stand your up your ground, know exactly your position here with the Seven of Wands. Be very, very passionate about what the spirit is showing you, to you at this specific time, divine masculines, because something is happening in regards to the law system here as well in the three-dimensional. You're probably divorcing this person finally because of all the lies, all the deceitfulness, all the vengeance. This person had a lot of vengeance against you and against your calling, the divine's purpose for you. This person interfere with the divine's calling and will, which is dangerous, very, very dangerous here, guys. So take it out how it resonates. As I say many times, don't take it if it doesn't resonate with you. But this is a specific message for somebody, I believe. Excuse me. Maybe you're something that it's like making your stomach very, very sensitive, because I felt like the divine feminines, I have this very specific sensitivity in regards to the digestive system. Maybe at this time, as I was feeling that you lose your appetite quite a lot. You eat probably smaller portions, or you're not actually concentrated very much in whatever you put in your body. Is very important because it cleanses very much what we put in our body. Even if we don't eat a lot portion of food, if we have a plenty of water and fruit and some type of vegetables or some specific things that you consider healthy for you in small quantity, portion, it's going to actually help you detoxify and cleanse. As well, justice here tells me that this person that you have been dealing with, that is fucking you or trying to destroy or is trying to destroy you here, is the one that is getting this karma at this time. That's why probably the divorcee, but the justice for me, this Queen of Swords, this is a person that you're divorcing, that you're separating totally and completely from. This is a baby mama, as I said. This person is, has done something through the, justice legal system in the three-dimensional against you. Probably took you to court for your money, but by telling lies. But these lies have been discovered and are discovered by the justice system. Somebody's actually looking into it. I'm seeing it clearly. Then the next card that I see is the Empress. And we saw the Emperor, which is your energy. This is Libra, double Libra, and Taurus energy. This is somebody that is a divine partner, the same energy, the same level with you. This is somebody that is whole. This is somebody that is you have a contract. You are married with this person in the 5D. You probably know about this marriage. You have seen this marriage in the 5D with this person, or you're called to actually acknowledge this in the 5D in regards to you. You have a lot of passion for this person. You want to spark, you know, something very, very beautiful and very, attractive, create in regards to creation. This is a person that has probably Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius in their chart, but you are not actually going towards this person at this time because we have the Knight of Swords here in the reversed. The divine is stopping you until you finish this shady, funny business with this person from your past or from your current situation, which is this Five of Swords in the reversed. This person is the cause and the effect of this situation that you're dealing with right now in regards to this Empress. But the justice, the divine justice, is gonna cut ass. In regards to your passions, if you're a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius watching this, I see the King of Cups here underneath the Tower and the Eight of Wands. You're not going towards this person that you want, that the divine is actually showing to you at this time, because some things are actually destroyed here at this time, between 10 and 17th of February 2022. with the King of Cups here as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You are in love with this feminine energy very, very much. It is a very deep soul connection. It is a deep emotion, but you're not expressing this emotion towards the divine feminine because you have some things have been actually took away from you by the fact that you have been stopped communicating and moving forwards towards this person with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. But you're actually understanding your emotion at this time. You're deeply connected with this person, with this Empress, through your emotions, diving deep, like a tsunami of emotion for this Empress that is only just and fair and balanced in your eyes, in your, in the way that you perceive this person, that you see this person is through these eyes of the balancing scales of the justice, divine justice, and three-dimensional legal system justice. You want to marry this person. You are gonna marry this person. This person is the love of your life. And you didn't even communicate it to this person your true intentions, your true feelings towards this feminine energy. Double Libra here and Taurus. This is a very abundant and blessed feminine energy here in the three-dimensional, male or female. We all have masculine and feminine. The next card that the divine wants me to take here is the Six of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. It's actually mirrored this energy. I cannot believe this. Six of Swords underneath the Two of Cups, Six of Swords. Oh, okay. Maybe you're going to have a lot of mental clarity moving towards calmer waters because something is truly revealed to you. It is done. It is over. The divine is telling me again. It is done. It has been done. A couple of days ago, I woke up and the first words that I heard very, very clearly, the masculine voice that told me, time to pay. And in the same time, it was in the way that it went, time to pay, it went to me, it was kind of trying to laugh because he knew, the messenger knew that I'm going to be very surprised by of the clarity of the message. And I was like, whoop. And it kind of went to, smiling and laughing at the end of this time to pay. And I was smiling as well because I knew that the spirit doesn't want you to be scared of the messages that you're going to receive, as doesn't want me to be, of course, or the feminine. But somebody is paying right now here. And that's why the spirit is going to kick your ass tower with this lack of communication, this feeling stuck, blocked, um, and not being able to express this deep emotion that you have for the feminine. And the feminine actually knows. She knows how much passion she connects with you through this Ace of Wands. She knows that you cannot go towards her at this time with the truth because you're stopped by the divine. Even if people try to stop you in the three-dimensional, this feminine knows that you're stopped at this moment because of the unfinished business that you have here, divine masculine. But yes, going back to the Six of Cups, this is a past life union, a lot of past life marriage connection that you have with this Empress. And it comes underneath the Two of Cups, which is soulmate connection, divine partners, um, unconditional love. This fragmented energy of water, it's an Eight of Cups. You walked away from this person in the past, in this lifetime, and in the past lifetime. That's why you have to be awakened to this, remembrance, this connection, the emotions of this connection. The only thing that actually never walked away from this connection in regards to you, divine masculines, watching this, is this remembrance of emotion. No matter what happened in regards to you and this divine feminine, the emotion always stayed the same. This person never forced the situation with you. They never pushed you away. They never forced it. They never had any conditions about it because they let you choose. But whatever they let you choose, it actually kicked your ass very, very much. And this was the reason and the meaning for this connection. This person was as well, the divine feminine was stopped by the divine because divine justice was at play, balancing the scales, balancing the act, the fact, everything in regards to the situation. But yes, you have walked away and you have made this empress walk away. And in some sort of way, you cannot watch this person in the way that you probably were in the past. And not even the people, the haters, and the public enemy here that you're dealing with in your midst, which can be this baby mama or whatever you're dealing with. I don't know if she's a baby mama. I don't know who she is. And actually, I don't even care who she is. But this is the message, and I'm just a messenger. And then the next card that I see is the High Priest, which is Taurus energy, which is a very, traditional High Priest in the three-dimensional. You're probably quite religious and you were very religious in the past life. Maybe you are actually born into priesthood in some sort of way in the traditional church. I don't know if it's Catholic, Orthodox, Greek, whatever. But it's something that is man precepts, not divinity. And this is like talking as well. You are staying or you stayed in a marriage because of traditional beliefs. It's a belief systems that this humanity has involved, society, community, entire communities and people into, which are human precepts, not divine precepts, which is different. Yes. But you're being given like some sort of keys here, some sort of understanding, knowledge in regards to this, because that's why you need to stand your ground against whatever human signs or satanic demonic signs that humanity want to involve people, individuals in, because I know I went through this, but I had to choose my path. I had to choose to know the truth and see the signs and the reality of things, but this with the help of the divine, of course, and of course by choice. Nobody can be forced. The divine is never going to force nobody. The divine is never going to trick you. The divine is simple. It is or it is not. You cannot say to somebody, I just told a little lie. No, you told a lie or you didn't tell. You're lying or you're not lying. He's just a little bit of a player or a thief. You're a thief or you're not a thief. You're a player or you're not a player. It's yes and no. There is nothing between. There are no 50 shades of blue, 50 shades of gray. No, there is not. It is you are or you're not. Like Shakespeare said, to be or not to be. That is the question. So it is done and over. The divine is showing me here for you, divine masculines, because um, when you stand your ground and you know your worth and your position and your hard work and exactly the definition of excuse me, I cannot speak, of who you truly are and what are you called to be into this world, into this society, into this community, you and you awaken. This is quite a rough awakening, I'll have to say, very rough, but something very, very important had to be finished and ended. And this could be past life karma in order for you to be awakened to this. Somebody from Russia wanted to actually put something here in my. I don't understand why these people come into my page here and into my reading and try to put pornographic sites and shit. This is not gonna work here. Never. So you much better you go and just, put yourself under dirt and ground and just die there. Because when my father catches you and slaps you, you're gonna die instantly. You understand? You don't know me. Yes, you're called to defend this union as well, divine feminine, divine masculine. You have to stand for this Two of Cups. Defend this because this is the only portion that the divine is going to give you truly into this plane. Do you think that money and properties and shit is going to matter compared to a soulful connection, deep soul connection, a deep soul, agreement or contract or marriage with the spirit, in the spirit, with somebody that comes from the spirit and its true spirit and true essence? You don't come with nothing in this world, nothing you're going to take with you. Everything here it's borrowed and everything it's material for the fire. As I repeated it a few times. Even your body is material for the fire. You understand? That wand is material for the fire. Your eyeballs that is like staring at this reading is material for the fire. Nothing is going to remain. Nothing. I know you understand what I'm talking about. The only thing precious for the divine here in this plane is your soul. You understand? Nothing else. God can do like this and just say a word and everything be created in just one split second that nobody's going to actually understand. If you really, really truly want to go for dick or pussy or whatever you want to call money or greediness, you know, a couple of days ago, after I had that dream for the divine feminines, actually my dreams that are really, for me, but I want to share them with you guys, and mostly with the divine feminines. I remember about that story um, of, in hell, where, there were two different, rooms, and in one room there were people that actually, um, they were like in hell, afterlife story. And these people in the other room, they had these big spoons, really huge spoons, and really big cauldrons of food. And these people in their life, they learned the lesson. They knew how to, they learned how to share with other people. And in the other room, they were only greedy people. And in the other room, the greedy people, they were like starving, they could not eat. And in the other room, and these people learn how to actually take these huge spoons and just tie them to their arms and feed the people that they were in front of them. And in this way, by feeding the people in front of them, the other people, after they were fed, they were feeding them. But in this other room where these greedy people never learned to feed in nobody else or to give nothing to nobody, they could not do this because they were buried themselves, or they were too greedy and selfish and evil to actually do it. And of course you're gonna starve yourself to death because you don't know how to share. This is exactly the feeling that I got here in regards to this divine masculine's awakening. If you don't learn in this world to actually share with other people and be generous in the way that you can, of course nobody can give everything and nobody is perfect. No, we are not. And we don't have enough sometimes for ourselves, and we make sacrifices, you know. But when you actually live into this greediness and this this ability of you not being able to give not even a crumb to a poor dog, or you treat people like shit, and to the dog at the corner of the street you give them a steak, but to the person that you love, or your kids or somebody in your family or somebody that, even somebody that you don't know, you cannot give anything. I mean, you treat a beast much better than you treat a human being. You cannot be doing this. This is a very huge lesson for many people. The word of and the word that I received for people that are greedy and selfish and only keeping things for themselves, or only go for their finances and steal from others, and they do everything to destroy other people's lives. In hell, they're gonna eat their own fucking flesh. How is that to you? I mean, it's fucking disgusting. How are you gonna eat your own flesh? And if you eat all your flesh, what you gonna be then? And if you don't have flesh, what the hell are you gonna eat? Probably gonna say you're not gonna be hungry in hell. But these are parables. These are examples as parables. The Lord Jesus was speaking a lot in parables. He teaches us a lot in parables, which are like, quote unquote, this is an example, you know. But this is the rude awakening that many divine masculines are getting here. That they had a true guided, a love that was promised by the divine from the beginning of this world, or even before this, but for a specific reason. Is not about selfish reason or flesh reasons or whatever. It is not. You understand? It is for a specific reason for you, and it's in regards to emotion, in regards to betraying your own emotions and just selling yourself short. And this message is repeating and repeating. Maybe I didn't repeat it enough, Father, because I'm sick and tired of it. But it is the truth and the reality of this world that we are living in. I'm really sorry to say it, but it is. The next card that I see here is the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You're awakening towards somebody. This is the minor arcana of the Empress. In the lowest level of this person, even if this person would not be an empress, she would be a very, very hardworking, woman with 18 jobs, like a nigga. I'm not saying anything about black people. I love black people. I love them as I love myself. I don't discriminate. I don't judge. I am nobody. You have the same blood running through your veins and the same heart and the same brain as I have. You have the same rights as I have. There is no difference here. But this person here works really, really hard. They have done a great deal of work. And this can mean that as well, this person has children. This feminine energy with the Queen of Pentacles, she has a lot of responsibility. And she's probably alone for a very long time. Because as it's put here with the Justice and the Empress, she is a single woman. She's a destitute woman as well. She's destitute by somebody else, and she's destitute by a divine masculine. Multiple time destitute woman, this Empress. I mean, this Queen of Swords here, she didn't probably suffer much in her entire life because she has her mama and her dad. And no, this Empress, she didn't. This is what I'm feeling and seeing clearly here. Very hardworking, very balanced, very stable, very grounded, very abundant. And then the next, the Star. This woman, this feminine energy with the Aquarius here and Libra and double Libra, of course. Or let's say double Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, double Taurus, and Aquarius in their chart. Something is doubled by the divine here, or tripled in regards to this, divine partner that you're dealing with. She has done a great deal of healing. This person has a lot of hope, a lot of faith in the divine. This person is real, is true, is transparent. There is nothing to be hidden here. What about? It is what it is. At the end of the day, the truth still remains the truth, and a lie still remains a lie. This is what I understand, at least. It's simple, easy peasy. This person has healed even this situation, even try to heal the divine masculine. And this is probably that is shown and it's really proven to you, divine masculines, at this time in the month of February. It is a great, huge, deal of balance between mental and emotional and spiritual. This is a very spiritual being here, very spiritual. Knight of Cups. You want to go a great deal to go towards this divine feminine. I'm talking to the divine masculines because I feel that I should talk to them. I know a lot of feminines are watching the divine masculines readings. But this person, this masculine, you want to go towards this person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and King of Swords. Yes, probably this feminine energy is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this person is your true divine partner. That's why the Tower here with the Ace of Wands is not about dick. This union is not about your fucking dick. You understand? Your dick is gonna be last place in the end of the whatever. Your dick is not gonna even matter because the truth, the intellectual level of truthfulness, proof in the pudding, the pink elephant in the room, the reality of the situation, it is much more important for the divine. And it will always be the most important part. The dick is going to be probably a bonus. A great one, but the wands don't signify only dick. They signify passion, creativity, a re-spark. The divine is telling you here, divine masculine, is that if you want to re-spark this for me, the fire, this is the Spirit of God. If you don't know Jesus Christ and if you're not born with the Spirit of God, it's time for you to be my friend. Because this woman is, this feminine empress here is, and she might be a very, very good lawyer in the justice system of the divine. We saw the first card, the Fool there. Yes, she is that fool. But she's not to be taken as a fool anymore. The divine is not going to allow the divine masculines to play this feminine energy as a fool. And this is a match. You're going to both come together reasonable. You're going to speak the truth, both sides, masculine and feminine. And finality is going to be taking place. Closure. Completion. Anyway, the feminine actually masters you, whatever this enemy is. And everything that stopped you from even past lives, this feminine, she has actually solved. The divine has actually solved in regards to this feminine energy and in regards to this awakening of the high priest. And if this feminine, it's supposed to stay in her, masculine energy of the high priest, to actually work in the masculine energy of this, calling in the three-dimensional, she is that bitch. And if you're not, well, baby, like somebody says here on this channel, baby, you left your ass in the cold. By leaving this feminine in the cold, you left your ass in the cold. Because you really believed that other options in love are much better than this feminine energy, which is a lie. And we don't believe lies here. We believe the truth, and only the truth. That's been your reading, Divine Masculines. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, and share. It would be really appreciated if you send me any type of message. If you want to, if you have any questions or anything, I would love to hear from you guys. Peace, love, and light. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.